guys? It's Keymaster 84 coming at you with a mere aisle. Not boo. So you guys what I've been doing this week. No, but another Keymaster's Korner. Today we're talking about the road to 152 and Memories of Reach update. For those guys who don't know, playing this Halo 5 here. So I guess we'll start off with Memories of Reach, then go into the road discussion. So our big news, you guys, is that Memories of Reach is finally launched. Big update, good update. They've done a lot of different things with this one. Really excited to see where it goes. They added a bunch of new gear, obviously, because that's what they do with. That's the main thing. They brought in a bunch of skins and things from the game Halo Reach, which was a good move in my opinion, and a lot more content. Very excited about it. The skins are awesome. Everything's groovy, of course, as always. Definitely a good update as far as new skins and new guns go. New gun skins, all that good stuff. The second part of the update was, as you guys are seeing here, a new map called Stasis. Pretty sweet map. I like the layout. Took me a minute to get used to it, but we got there. We got there nonetheless. And then two big game mode changes in this update. One was Infection, which is a ton of fun. I will try to get more gameplay of that as time goes on. A ton of fun to play. It's a round based. Graphics are amazing. The way that they did the maps, because the maps are actually especially set up to what's the way to put it? The maps are set up to accommodate Infection, so that we don't get bottlenecking. People camping on certain spots to make it more difficult for the infected. It's a much more fair gameplay style. Everything about the update is really good. Really impressed with everything they did with it. They definitely went the 100% on this one. Definitely went 100% on this one. Glad they did. I feel like it was definitely worth the wait. Definitely worth the gamble and everything about it. The lid Infection. Great. I like wow, they did everything involved in it. Another big thing in this update was the Team Arena summer preview. They decided to make it so guys who are playing in the Pro League wouldn't have such a hard time doing scrims and setting up custom games and all that. And that's actually what we're playing in right now. I know we're playing Team Slayer, but this is in the summer preview. On some of the maps, the weapon spawns are different. The weapon spawns are different. The objective spots are different. Just an overall, just kind of changing it, making it a little bit more competitive, which is always a good thing. But no, I think it was a great move on their part by doing that. It really shows that they're going full force on the esports front. Really glad to see that they're definitely going all the way with it. They're not trying to do anything different with it. But yeah, no, that's really where we're at with that. Another big thing, that's really all there is in this update. Obviously, we have the HCS Pro Leagues going on. And that will be finishing up. That will be finishing up next weekend. Actually, this coming weekend. Sorry, I'm recording this. Gotta think ahead, you guys. But no, that will be coming up soon. And so that'll be happening. Seeing who the last two teams are doing in the NA bracket. Good to see that that's finally coming down to a close. I'm really excited to see who gets in. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look something up for you guys while I'm waiting here. There we go. Yeah, alright. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see how that ends up turning out. I think that's it for the update and talking about the game as a whole. Oh, they actually started. One thing I did want to talk about in this video real quick too is, I don't know, because it's the first time I noticed it. I wasn't really paying attention to it when I was playing on some of the other maps, but on some of the maps they have added in more rec weapons into standard play, which is different and interesting, something they have not done yet. So hopefully we see more and more of that. I'm really excited. I hope they do add more and more rec weapons into the normal game. I think it's a really good idea. Helps freshen up the game a little bit, make it a little more interesting. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, there's a ton more stuff. There's a ton more things to go. More stuff to happen. So we shall see how that all works out in the end. But yeah, overall, everything's going great in the game. Still loving the game. I think they're timing the updates perfectly still. Just when you think you're getting bored, or just when you think you've had enough, they throw something else in the game. It makes it a little bit more exciting. Like the big one for me recently has been Super Fiesta. I really wish they would bring that game mode back. But overall, I'm very excited about the game still. So let's jump into the road to 152. It's been a while since we did a check-in, you guys. I want to say the last time we did a check-in, I was at like 109 or 106. Well, not 109, 106. We're talking 110 to 109. We have made it quite a bit farther since then. We are actually all the way now to rank 116 currently. About a quarter of the way through 116. To give you guys an idea, so I always like to kind of give you guys an idea of where we're at as far as the whole thing goes. When I hit 116, I was at 4.3, basically 4,355,000 XP points out of the total 50 million XP points that I need. Obviously, we have a ton more grinding to go. Good news is to get to 130 from where we're at, so to get another 14 levels up, we basically need 1 million XP, and then we'll only be 20 away, and that's when the levels start to greatly expand as far as how much you need until you get to 145. Because basically right now I'm at what did I say, so basically 4.3 million. To get to 145, I need 7.7. So you're talking, I only need 3.4 million, not even 3.4 million XP to get from 116 to 145. Problem is, once I get to 145 to get to 152, you're talking, I need almost, we'll just call it 8 million. I'm at 8 million XP at 145. So I need 42 million XP to go from 145 to 152. So 7 levels, 42 million XP. Yeah. That's right, 43 million. Let's not get too excited there. 43 million XP. So it's definitely going to be a grind. Right now I'm roughly hitting about 2,000 a game, so I can get through them pretty quick. But we'll have to see what happens. But with that being said, you guys, the video's coming down to a close here. I just want to say thank you guys for the support, and as always, this is the Keymaster 84. We play games to make games. Haters are gonna hate. And watch this nice. I'll see you guys in the next video.